Welcome back to Car Chat TV. I'm Oliver, and today we are inside the Peugeot E-3008. And this car has only recently been launched a couple of weeks back, and already I haven't been in the Peugeot for a while, and I'm not a big fan of Peugeot, to be honest with you, but I'm going to give this one a go. I really love the infotainment and the digital cluster screen. It is one of the most futuristic looking screens I've seen. It's huge, it goes across, but it also doesn't look like it's just stuck on. It's almost floating, very modern, futuristic. It's got some good angles to it. Very small wheel, like you get with the other Peugeots. I believe this has got 326 miles of range and a 73 kilowatt hour battery with this version. And I'm just trying to explore really and navigate my way through. You've got an infotainment which is pretty responsive, but what I like is there is a shortcut infotainment bar down here. So I can click one of these, application drawer, I can go to energy, and it brings up what I need to see on my infotainment screen. And I really love the visual graphics it's got there. It shows you when you're harvesting energy. So when I lift off, I can see the car harvest, the wheel turns green, the miles per hour nice and big. I'll tell you what's on at the moment, it's really annoying. The speed limit. So when you're going over that, it goes do-do-dum, little thing. I've got flappy paddles. I think this is the regen yet. Got little triangles there, so I can play around 3 different settings on the regen. And let's give this thing a little bit of a blast. Right, suspension test. Hold on to your butts. Ready? Tell you what, that ain't bad. That is not bad, because these are that's not bad. They are harsh bumps. Earlier I went through that in a Tiguan and literally both of my butt cheeks just fell off. It was really hard. Okay, let's give it a bit of a punch. Okay, pretty progressive there. It's not like jar your head back into the seat. Steering, the steering's the weight is actually a little bit stiffer than I'd like. I wouldn't mind it being a bit lighter, but then again, I'm in sport mode. Okay, that's fair. So I just need to change in a moment, but I'm going to keep it in sport mode. The more I'm looking around this Peugeot, the more I can see that the design team have actually done quite a good job. There's, in the door trims here and around the dash, there's like this futuristic, almost like parallelogram stud work, which looks just so modern. But overall, this is kind of quirky. The center console is different. It's got a bit that moves, a little bit of a cubby that moves to the side, and then the buttons run from the top down like a backwards L shape. And you've got your drive modes here actually. So I can flick through them. Sport I'm in, normal, and eco if you want to save those miles. There you go, got 74% it says, with 232 miles of range left. So let me put it in. So the steering's lightened up a bit now. This is probably how I would drive it. Now I've got Adam in the back of this Peugeot. Adam, talk to me about how comfortable is it?
Okay, so I wanted to give you a little review of the back seats of the 3008 because it is a new car. So let's start with knee room. I feel like my knees haven't got loads of room, but it's okay. I feel like if you're a tall person, then you might struggle with knee room a little bit. Headroom, you've actually got quite a bit, so I don't really see any complaints there. Toys in the back, there's not much to talk about because you've got 2 vents down there, but no climate adjustment or anything. So actually, I've just seen 2 USBs down there. That's pretty much it. Let's have a look in here. You've got 2 cup holders and a little bit of a storage. I don't know what you can put in there, not a lot. So yeah, I feel like the seats are quite upright, they're not overly comfy, and it feels a little bit cramped in the back. So if you are, you know, carrying passengers quite a lot, then I don't know, they're not going to be that comfortable. But other than that, the seats feel nice and it's just okay, I would say, in the back. Okay, so let's get in the front of the Peugeot and see what it's all about. First of all, why is there carpet here? Or someone's curtains? Why is there curtains here?
That's fancy. You know what I said?
That's weird.
It's effort though. I like effort.
It is effort. Right, let's shut this.
What the?
Jesus, that's
Can we test drive that? What is that?
That's a big old truck. Anyway, back to the interior.
Look, what?
What's going on here?
This is cool having it up here, isn't it? Bit different.
Yeah, I like this display because it's actually sort of floating.
Yeah.
You put your fingers underneath there, but I guarantee there's going to be a dust trap and you're going to be cleaning that.
Yeah, I do like that they've made a bit of effort with this, and I spoke about it a minute ago. Just the fact it's floating, it's a little bit more sleeker. Other cars, other brands just have them stuck on, don't they? This is cool as well. Just like a little media bar to just shortcuts.
It's quite cool actually.
What was I doing? I don't want it on, but I was just seeing if I could.
It's a little secondary display, but I feel like it's useful. And then you got your buttons up here, which is quite nice. And it's not, you know, it's not squeaky, is it?
Well, that is a bit.
It's a bit squeaky because we all know Peugeot are really renowned for their quality.
Look at this. Oh, sideways, but it's there. You got some.
You've got quite a big hole there actually, and you've got more USBs. That's quite handy. And then in here, let me show you in here.
There's some stuff in there.
You got some stuff in here. You can put.
How far does that go?
You can nearly get a full arm in there.
Do you? You can arm it.
You can arm it.
You can arm it. Wow. Okay. That's. I mean, yeah, cool. Door bin's all right. Nice and big as well. And there's loads of materials, isn't there? Like, and the seats. Look here. I like this little contrast stitch in there. A little pull of fluorescent green.
Nice. I like Peugeot's sort of. I don't know. They've made a bit more effort, haven't they, recently?
Yeah. I like the design, font, and the way they've chosen certain things. It's not too bland, because some cars you get in and the font they've chosen, or just the design language just looks a bit off. This one looks really cool and futuristic, like with the little ready. It's like what you would see in a spaceship or something. And when you click the different, hang on, we have to put it into drive. When you put the different drive modes, press that X, get off there. You've got, you know, flashes of colour, normal, sport, green. You never normally see that, do you? It's normally red. Yeah. It's not green, but it's different.
Let's talk about this. The steering wheel, it's tiny.
It is tiny. It makes you want to hold the wheel at the top, because you're used to having your hands like kind of here.
Yeah.
But holding it here is cool.
Wheel.
Yeah, it is a small wheel. But they do this a lot. And these are one-piece molded buttons, which I'm not, again, it's a cost-efficient saving technique. I do like separate buttons, but, you know, with anything, you'll get used to it.
That's it.
But for me, it's cheap.
I'm not really a fan of this curtain material here.
Not like that. Also, imagine that's going to be an absolute bitch if you have a coffee stain on that, isn't it? If that was
true,
stain, unless you Scotch guard it.
That wobbles, doesn't it?
What's that up there? That's hidden? That's a phone. Is that a phone charger?
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
You got crevices in here. It's like caving.
It's like caving.
You got to like get your hand right in there.
It's like potholing.
Fucking hell, we're going to take off. What are you doing?
I want it off.
Jesus.
Actually, that is a good point. Go, turn it off. Show me. How'd you get the thing off?
Yeah. All right. Well, we like the display. We like this interior. Let's have a look outside.
Do you like Peugeot?
Right, we've just jumped out of the car. Let's have a look around the exterior of the car, because it looks like quite a big car, but actually it's not very big when you're inside. So the outside, they've updated the front of this, haven't they?
Big fan of those wheels, especially when they are
big fan
that way, especially when the line is facing the other way. It looks like
I'm not a big fan of the
wheels.
wheels.
It looks like a piece of art. I like it, and it must be very aerodynamic, otherwise they wouldn't have huge bits of surface area.
The front end is very busy.
Yeah, we should check if it has a frunk in a minute actually.
It's very busy. What do you guys think of the front end of this Peugeot? Because I sort of love it and hate it at the same time.
I'll tell you what I do like. I love the colour. It's kicking off so many different tones. You've got
the colour is nice.
Blue, green, like aquamarines coming through.
Alright, let's come around this side of the car, because you can actually see that it looks quite big from the outside.
Yeah. It's got that weird cladding on it again, isn't it? But it's gloss black.
Yeah. It's nice. I like the design changes. It looks very sort of like the new Scenic.
That's dangerous.
It's got some pointy bits on it over there.
Look at this! This is the high boot.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
It's actually got a spoiler here.
Yeah, and there's no, is there, oh, no rear windscreen wiper either, so they must just have the aero blow the wind straight off. I thought they stopped doing that and they started putting windscreen wipers on the back of the cars. All right, let's have a look at the boot anyway. No, that's...
The light nearly came out.
The light nearly came out. Don't push the light, there we go, there's a little thing there. Oh, there you go, oh, that's decent.
Alright, let's have a look at the boot space.
Three-way split, oh, there you go, got a bit.
That's quite a cavity.
And adjustable boot floor, love that, all cars should have that. Adjustable boot floor. Okay, oh, come on now, Peugeot.
Oh, you really messed this up.
Shouldn't be that hard.
Done it.
Shouldn't be that. It's not hard with other brands. Not hard with, sorry Peugeot. There you go. That is handy. Like, little ski hatch there. Nothing else going on. Little 12 volt thing there. No like V2L. Another massive flap. Do you want to see my massive flap? There you go. Check it out. It looks good quite far away, and then you come in, and then come with me, on me. Bang! Look at the car. Back on me. Back on the car. Back on me.
Has it got a front?
We're about to find out. Do you know what? In a moment,
What are you doing?
I know what I'm doing. Hang on a minute.
Okay, has it got a front?
Now, Peugeot are a brand of the people. They're not going to let us down. Electric cars should have a boot and a frunk. And the E-3008 doesn't.
It's got something under there, but don't know what it is, but it's not a front.
So that has been our episode on the Peugeot E-3008. As we spoke about, some quirky little features and some interesting designs within the interior and the cabin. How it drives and the suspension I was actually pretty impressed with when we went over some of those very harsh lumps and bumps on the road. Handles well. I'd love to know what you guys think of the car. Is it something you would go for? Me and Adam are both pretty honest. We're not a huge fan of Peugeot, but we have been impressed with this car. As always, throw us a like if you like the episode, get a sub to Car Chat TV, and we'll see you on the next one. If you've made it this far, thank you ever so much for watching. I've just popped up 2 more videos on your screen that you also may like. If you do watch one, let me know what you think.